let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. Just guessing,
Hi kids, Uncle Kyle and Uncle Sean here today to tell you about the video today. So we're going to summarize the whole thing, okay? So in this scene, we see how beauty pageants can actually affect a girl's thinking on herself. And in this video, she is very influenced by this beauty pageant and she asks herself, why isn't she beautiful? Why can't she be like them? So in this second scene, we see another girl and she's looking at pictures of a model that used to be not very model-like, and she goes to do plastic surgery and she changes her nose, she changes her mouth, she changes her cheeks, she changes her eyelashes. Her eyelashes! Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So, then this girl starts contemplating on whether to go for plastic surgery or not. And then she's thinking about it, she's thinking about it. And then finally, in the end, she decides to do it.
So now we go to the third scene. And what we see is the girl, and she gets a text from her friends asking her to hang out. So through this process, she decides, I gotta dress up beautifully. She gets a very fancy outfit from her wardrobe and she puts on a heavy amount of makeup. Why? Because she feels that if she does this, she'll be replicating what the models look like in Miss Universe and Miss World and whatsoever, because she feels that's what she has to look like so that people would actually accept her. So we go to the fourth scene now, and the girl decides, she's watching her news, you know, and she's just relaxing, but then she starts to feel hungry. So she goes to the fridge, she opens up her fridge and she looks through, and then she sees a bar of chocolate. Now she takes the chocolate and she puts it really close, and then she thinks about it. Nah, I don't want to do this. You know why? Because if I do it, I'll be fat. You know how the girls always think in their mind, like, oh my god, I'll be so fat if I take carbohydrates. Oh god. So she doesn't take it because she thinks that she has her mindset to be just like a girl that's supposed to be in a beauty pageant, so she can't put on weight. So she's so scared to even touch a bar of chocolate. So here's a conclusion to our entire video. Now, this gives the girls a wrong mindset towards how the whole beauty pageant thing works. Now, they feel they have to change their looks, change their outfit, how they have to look in general. So it makes them insecure in life in general. So whenever they go somewhere or do something, they feel they have to please others so that they would fit into society for beauty pageants. Now, this is giving it a whole new wrong negative side to the whole world, especially for young girls who actually feel that they have to do everything in their power to put makeup on, and so it costs loads of ringgits or dollars or whatever amount of currency just to buy that outfit that, can you say, LV, Prada, Gucci. They feel they have to buy expensive things just to look good to satisfy others. And this sets a whole new wrong side of things.
So kids, here's a little bit of advice. Be happy with who you are. Don't let other people or the media or your parents or your siblings or your second cousins tell you otherwise. Alright? Just be happy with what and everything that you got. Because God made you perfect. And in conclusion, we are totally against that beauty pageants do more good than harm. Ta-da!
She thought over this, she's like, no, I don't want her, she come fat.
She put here first,
Then
then she's like, nah.
Okay, 3,
Stop wasting time, man.
3, 2, 1.
So kids, here's a little bit of advice. Be happy with who you are. Don't let other people tell you to be who.
Kids.
Go.
Hi kids, Uncle Kyle and Uncle Sean here today.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, dude, that was so uncomfortable.
Okay. You can remove your glasses.
I ain't removing my glasses, nigga.
Oh
I can't see your eyes.
Why?
I can't see your eyes.
I'm not doing this without my glasses.
Why?
It'd be damn funny.
Go.
Hi kids, Uncle
It was your fault. Have you ever seen a philosopher? Even Stephen Hawking does it, man. And that guy can't move. He's like,
What are you doing then?
what are you doing?
I want to be in the camera.
Okay, fine.
What? For what? He's just gonna be smiling back then.
Pity him. He's filming the whole thing. He's not in the special cameo appearance.
We'll be like, director.
Director.
Yeah.
Okay, you can say the conclusion.
Conclusion is,
Be who you are and be happy with who you are.
I feel it.
what the f?
You feel what? You touching my ass, nigga?
He's like, you talk.